Summary of How to Hug a Porcupine, Easy Ways to Love the Difficult People by Sean K. Smith. Navigating difficult relationships can be a daunting task, but How to Hug a Porcupine by Sean K. Smith offers a refreshing and insightful approach to loving the challenging people in your life. This transformative book provides practical strategies and heartfelt guidance to help you build stronger, more compassionate connections with even the most prickly individuals. Discover the secrets to embracing the difficult people in your life and unlock the power of empathy and understanding. Keep reading to learn how to hug a porcupine can revolutionize your relationships and bring more love and harmony into your world. How to Hug a Porcupine is a powerful guide to navigating the complexities of difficult relationships. Sean K. Smith draws upon his expertise in psychology and personal development to provide readers with a roadmap for cultivating empathy, setting boundaries, and fostering genuine connections with challenging individuals. How to Hug a Porcupine is a powerful guide to navigating the complexities of difficult relationships. Sean K. Smith draws upon his expertise in psychology and personal development to provide readers with a roadmap for cultivating empathy, setting boundaries, and fostering genuine connections with challenging individuals. Introduction: Learn practical strategies to improve your interactions with difficult people and create harmonious relationships. How to Hug a Porcupine provides practical advice on how to navigate relationships with difficult and challenging people. It explores strategies for fostering empathy, improving communication, and developing patience to create more harmonious interactions. By understanding the behavior of porcupines, you can learn to build healthier and more effective relationships. Porcupines are fascinating creatures. Covered in sharp, spiny quills, they use these unique defense mechanisms to protect themselves from predators. With over 30,000 quills embedded in their skin, they have a formidable means of defense. Contrary to popular belief, porcupines cannot shoot their quills, and these quills are not poisonous. Found in both the Old and New World, these rodents are primarily herbivores, though some species also eat small reptiles and insects. So, why are we talking about porcupines? Because in many ways, difficult people are like porcupines. They react defensively when they feel threatened, often due to personal insecurities or criticisms about their behavior. Just as a porcupine raises its quills and becomes defensive, humans can become prickly and combative when their vulnerabilities are exposed. Understanding these defensive behaviors in others can help you navigate interactions more smoothly and avoid unnecessary conflicts. In this blink, you'll learn how to recognize and manage the porcupine-like behaviors in others, whether at home, at work, or in daily encounters. You'll discover strategies to stay calm, maintain your composure, and foster more harmonious relationships with the prickly people in your life. Ready to learn how to hug a porcupine? Let's get started. Navigating prickly personalities with ease. We've all had to deal with a porcupine at some point in our lives. Maybe it's a customer service representative who starts raising their voice or a fellow commuter who snaps at you on the train. These encounters can be challenging, but handling them effectively starts with recognizing their behaviors and maintaining your composure. Porcupine-like individuals often use harsh words and a loud voice as their primary defense mechanisms, signaling they feel threatened. Identifying these signs early helps you manage their behavior effectively. Maintaining your own composure is crucial. Instead of responding defensively, take a step back, breathe deeply, and approach the situation with a clear mind to prevent escalation. This helps keep the interaction calm and constructive. Respecting boundaries is another essential strategy. Porcupines, whether animal or human, attack out of fear when they feel cornered. By giving them space, you can avoid triggering their defensive responses and keep interactions from becoming confrontational. Understanding their needs and fears helps you approach them with empathy. Often, their defensive behaviors stem from past negative experiences. Recognizing this frames their behavior as a reaction to past injuries rather than a personal attack. Finding their soft spot can also be effective. Discover topics that bring them joy, such as hobbies or beloved memories, to create a positive connection. This can improve your interactions by showing that you genuinely care about their happiness. Using kindness to deflect aggression can be very effective. When porcupines feel threatened, responding with kind words and a generous attitude can reduce their defensiveness. Let them know you're not a threat to calm them down and shift the tone of the interaction from confrontational to cooperative. Plan ahead before a potential confrontation. Having a course of action in mind helps you stay calm and composed, which stops you from becoming defensive. For example, if you know a discussion might turn heated, think about how you will approach the topic and what calming techniques you can use. This preparation can help you navigate the conversation more effectively, maintaining control and ensuring a more positive outcome. It's also helpful to know when to stop and take a break during an escalating argument. If you find yourself in a heated exchange, try pausing and waiting for things to calm down. This break gives both parties time to cool off and reflect, allowing for a more rational and productive conversation later. Stepping back isn't a sign of defeat but a strategic move to ensure better communication. By focusing on these strategies, maintaining composure, respecting boundaries, understanding needs and fears, using kindness, planning ahead, and knowing when to pause, you can handle interactions with porcupines more effectively. But porcupines can appear in all sorts of environments. Next, we'll explore how to manage porcupines in the workplace, where these skills can be particularly valuable. Taming porcupines at work. Imagine you're in a meeting, and your coworker suddenly starts raising their voice, turning a minor disagreement into a full-blown confrontation. Navigating the workplace can be challenging, especially when you have to work with porcupines. These individuals can make daily interactions stressful, but there are effective strategies to manage and improve these relationships. First, staying firm is essential when confronting a workplace porcupine. These people often escalate disagreements into conflicts, especially when they feel their position is threatened. If you've raised a legitimate issue, it's likely touched a nerve. Instead of backing down, stand your ground calmly and assertively. Though firmness doesn't mean stubbornness. Use your diplomatic skills to find solutions that work for everyone. This will help resolve the issue while also setting a positive example for your coworkers. Try asking questions. If your boss or coworker explodes over a minor issue, it might be due to underlying stress from larger problems, such as tight deadlines. Address the bigger issue directly with a thoughtful question. For instance, saying, "You seem anxious about the deadline. What can I do to help us stay on track?" shows your willingness to assist and turns a potentially hostile interaction into a collaborative effort. This approach can help cut through anxiety and foster a cooperative environment. Listening genuinely to your coworkers is another useful tool. By listening, you transform from a potential adversary into a trusted ally. This change can affect how you're perceived and lead to more productive conversations. It's all about empathy. Try to understand the situation from their perspective and share your understanding. This empathy can reduce their defensiveness and make them feel less isolated, paving the way for more effective communication. Building relationships outside of work can also enhance workplace dynamics. Participating in or organizing company events like holiday parties, sports teams, or casual outings can help you get to know your coworkers, including the porcupines, in a relaxed setting. These activities foster stronger bonds and pave the way for more successful and efficient interactions at work. Finding common interests outside of work can lead to better cooperation during work hours, making the work environment more pleasant for everyone. By employing these strategies, staying firm, asking good questions, listening, and building relationships outside work, you can effectively manage and improve relationships with workplace porcupines. These approaches will make your workplace more enjoyable and also set the stage for addressing challenges within the family, the next area to explore. Managing porcupines at home. Porcupines aren't confined to the workplace, they can be our parents, our spouses, even our children. Managing relationships with these prickly family members can be challenging. Family life, being the foundation of our social interactions, significantly shapes our emotional well-being. Learning to handle prickly behaviors at home is key to creating a harmonious environment. Living with a porcupine spouse can be tough because their behavior affects you deeply due to emotional closeness. One strategy is to shed light on problems rationally. Porcupine defenses are often triggered by passion and irrationality. By calmly analyzing the situation, you can diffuse their defensive reactions and address issues more effectively. It's also important to love yourself to deal better with your spouse. This self-awareness builds emotional resilience, empathy, and patience, allowing you to lead by example. When you confront your own inner porcupine, you better understand the fears and struggles that your spouse might be facing. Reframing arguments as disagreements can also help. The term argument implies endless conflict, while disagreement suggests a temporary stage toward resolution. This shift in perspective encourages constructive communication and cooperation. When it comes to talking about issues, timing matters. Avoid discussing sensitive topics in the heat of the moment. Instead, schedule a calm, empathetic conversation. This approach helps avoid defensive reactions and fosters more productive discussions. What about porcupine parents? Understanding that was then, this is now can be liberating. Childhood conflicts often linger into adulthood, but recognizing that the present offers a fresh start can help you move beyond past grievances. Meeting your parent as a stranger, with genuine curiosity, can open new avenues of understanding and connection. As with many relationships, it's about empathy. Putting yourself in your parents' shoes helps you understand their behavior. They might be struggling with their diminishing role in your life, leading to critical or judgmental attitudes. Your calm and understanding approach can help diffuse these situations. Finally, there's porcupine children. Here you will need consistency and clarity. Children today face numerous distractions, and it's important for parents to provide a stable moral framework. Clearly explaining your values and discussing them with your children helps them understand and respect your expectations. Avoid lecturing and instead, engage in open, honest conversations. Showing vulnerability by admitting your own mistakes teaches children that everyone is subject to the same rules and challenges. This openness allows for mutual respect and better communication. Spending quality time together, away from digital distractions, is also important. Activities like family game nights or outings can strengthen bonds and provide opportunities for meaningful interactions. Handling porcupines at home involves rational communication, empathy, and consistent behavior. These strategies help build stronger, more harmonious relationships, setting the stage for dealing with porcupines outside the home, which we'll explore next. Handling porcupines in everyday encounters. You're at the grocery store, and the cashier barely acknowledges you, scanning items with a scowl. Encounters with such difficult individuals are a part of life, but there are effective strategies to manage these situations and make them more pleasant. Start with a simple kind word. Even if you don't have the time or energy for a deep conversation, a small act of kindness can make a significant difference. Sometimes, a friendly comment or a genuine smile is enough to change someone's mood and diffuse their prickly behavior. It doesn't take much effort, but the impact can be substantial. Remember, it's not your fault if the situation becomes awkward. The negativity is emanating from the porcupine, not you. Keeping this perspective helps you stay calm and prevents you from taking their behavior personally. Recognize that their bad day isn't a reflection of you, but rather their own struggles and challenges. Know when to walk away. Compassion is important, but so is protecting your well-being. If a porcupine's behavior turns personal or overly aggressive, you have the right to remove yourself from the situation. Encouraging constructive expression is good, but not at the expense of your peace of mind. Walking away isn't giving up, it's a smart way to handle unnecessary conflict. Sometimes, consulting a manager is necessary. While it might feel like an embarrassing last resort, it can lead to positive changes. Calmly and politely asking for a manager can help address ongoing issues that might have been overlooked. Your feedback could prompt a necessary conversation and potentially improve the environment for everyone. Approaching the situation with the right attitude can lead to mutual understanding and lasting improvements. By using these strategies, offering kind words, not blaming yourself, knowing when to walk away, and consulting a manager when necessary, you can handle encounters with unexpected porcupines more effectively. You can make your day smoother while also positively impacting those you interact with, making everyday exchanges more pleasant for everyone involved. So that's how we deal with porcupines out in the world. But there's one more porcupine we haven't discussed yet. In the final section, you'll discover how to live with the one you can't walk away from, the porcupine inside yourself. Embracing the inner porcupine. Think about a time when someone pointed out a flaw or habit you wished were different. How did you react? Did you get defensive or irritable? This reaction is your inner porcupine coming to life. We all have an inner porcupine that reacts defensively when challenged or criticized, especially about habits or behaviors we're self-conscious about. This defensive reaction often leads to conflicts, wasted energy, and missed opportunities for growth. How can we manage this? The key lies in self-awareness and a commitment to personal improvement. The first step to managing this is to be brutally honest with yourself. Take a good look at your faults and weaknesses. Self-honesty is important because you can't expect others to be honest if you're not truthful with yourself. What triggers your defensiveness? Everyone manifests it differently. Some get whiny, others become short-tempered, some overeat, while others might tune out. Recognizing these signs helps you understand what's really bothering you. This awareness allows you to address the root cause rather than just reacting unproductively. Ask yourself, what are you defensive about, and why? These questions might be tough, but they are essential for growth. If you struggle to find answers, don't hesitate to seek insights from friends, loved ones, or therapists. They can offer perspectives you might not see on your own. Confronting yourself is challenging but necessary. Be kind yet firm with yourself. Make a plan to address your shortcomings and stick to it, even when it's tough. Avoid cutting corners. Commitment to personal growth is crucial for meaningful change. Remember, progress is often gradual, and persistence is key. By managing your inner porcupine, you will improve personally and enhance your interactions with others. Understanding your triggers and reactions helps you empathize with the porcupines around you, leading to deeper and happier relationships. Isn't it worth the effort to improve how we handle ourselves and others? By being honest, self-aware, and committed to change, you can transform your interactions and lead a more fulfilling life. Handling the porcupine within is a journey of self-discovery and growth, paving the way for better relationships and a more satisfying existence. Just as porcupines can be approached with care and understanding, so can we learn to manage our own prickly tendencies, leading to a more peaceful and connected life. Conclusion. Understanding and managing difficult individuals, or porcupines, requires recognizing their defensive behaviors and maintaining your own composure. By staying calm, respecting boundaries, and using kindness, you can deflect aggression and foster more harmonious relationships. Planning ahead and knowing when to take a break during heated exchanges helps prevent unnecessary conflict. Recognizing the defensive behaviors in others and yourself, and approaching interactions with empathy, allows for more effective communication and understanding. Embracing these strategies will improve your interactions with others and lead to personal growth and a more fulfilling life.